Welcome to your pranayama practice with a short meditation. So pranayama is our life force and the practice of it. So really moving with the breath. If you tend to be like me and shy away from doing breath work, I really encourage you to truly sit with these practices and to try them for at least a week. You know, something we tend to get into our preferences of I like this and I don't like that. But something that we all do every single day in order to live and to be in this experience is to breathe. And most of us are breathing from the clavicular region. So from our shoulders, that very shallow breath in the chest where it kind of looks like. And you even see people like that do this when something is coming up for them and maybe they feel stressed or overwhelmed, you'll see. But the desire here is to take that breath and move it down below the navel. And the reason that this is so important is because in our modern society, and maybe you even want to start rubbing your belly a little bit, we've been told to pull our bellies in, to have a tight belly, to have a muscular belly. And what's happened in this desire for aesthetics and beauty and showing off the core is a contraction and a tension in the belly. And when we're talking about energetics of the physical body, we already have the superficial front line and the deep front line meridians moving through the front of the body, and the liver meridian, and so many other traditional Chinese medicine meridians running through here, and one specifically that deals with fear or anger mostly, and when we're imbalanced. And so when we are pulling and contracting that energy in from the belly, and there's already so many emotions in the hips, so much in the heart area as well when we're talking about the arm lines, there's so much happening in this front line. And our core is our fire. It's our ambition. It's our drive. It's what creates our identity and our purpose in life. And when this part of the physical body is constantly pulled in and contracted, it can create a bit of dissociation from our fullness. And so the invitation for you today is to really, even if you're like, oh, I don't want to do breath, to really be in it and practice it for at least a week until it becomes very habitual for you. And the way that Dirga, or full yogic breath or diaphragmatic breathing goes, there's 3 names for it here, is that we start from the belly on the inhale, we inhale through the nose, and we feel it moving up through the rib cage across the chest last. So it will look like this, very subtle. We hold at the top for a moment, relax the muscles of the face, relax the shoulders, and then exhale out the nose. So you can almost see that it's like a balloon filling up, holding at the top, and the balloon deflating. So we're going to do this together for some rounds, and then we'll go into a meditation where you can just let go and you can naturally breathe. But I do invite you today to release your belly, let it be bulbish, let it stick out, let it pooch out, and be proud of it, you know, rub it, give it some love. Like this is, your core is such a vital part of who you are, your identity, how you show up in the world, how you step forward, the courage that you have, the drive, the ambition. And so if there's any shame or guilt here, like give it some love. Like hold your belly, give it some heat from the palms, some deep intentional love, and let it release. So let's sit up nice and tall. Give a little wiggle. I like to dance my arms out. Give the neck some circles. Any natural movement here, you can shake. Let some sound out. Last little wiggles. Come to sitting up nice and tall on the spine. Let the belly go. Relax the shoulders, relax the muscles around the face, close the eyes. And when you're ready on your next inhalation, inhale from the base of the belly, through the diaphragm, across the rib cage, up across the chest, hold at the top. Let go when you're ready. And we begin again. Inhale all the way up. Hold. Let go. Again, nice and slow, filling up the balloon. Hold at the top. When you're ready, let go. And again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. When you're ready again, inhale. And if you're at your own pace, that's perfectly fine. Inhaling fully from the belly up through the rib cage across the chest, holding at the top. And exhaling when you need to. Let it be light. Relax the muscles in the face as you do this. Relax the shoulders. Make sure you're not forcing yourself to take in more, to hold more, or to push out more. Let's take some more rounds of this naturally at your own pace. Let every round replenish you more and more. Stay focused. If the mind begins to wander, come back. This beautiful life force, this breath, really replenishes the body with energy, nutrients. And doing a little bit of breath work each day can really help us feel more awake, energized. Can even help our metabolism. If we have anxiety, depression, dissociation. So stay focused, continue to breathe, let it really stem from the base of the belly all the way up across the chest. We begin to break these patterns that we have as a global society of this shallow breathing. 3 more rounds. Stay focused. And soft. And last round. When you've completed, just allow yourself to sit in stillness. Let the breath become normal. Again, check in if there's any places in the body you can relax even more. Let the muscles loosen their grip on the bones. And just settle into stillness. Notice if you fidget or adjust, let it go. Just be here. Maybe tune into the subtle vibration that conscious breath has done for your physical body, for your mind. If you get lost in thought, come to the mantra, as I inhale, I am aware that I'm inhaling. As I exhale, I am aware that I'm exhaling. I'm coming into a short meditation here. I'm just tuning in with the softness of the body and any other spaces that could be a little hard or rigid. Are there any areas of the body that you feel need healing or love or supports? You can send your exhale there. Visualize white light crawling through your exhalation towards that body part, giving it a little rub down or some love. My string of energy and light always goes to my mind and crawls up into the forefront of my forehead, where I feel that my thoughts are the things that cause me the most suffering. But maybe for you, it's your shoulders or your hips, belly. Whatever it may be, let your exhalation send some love there. And when it feels time, you can even let that go. And just settle into the stillness of presence. How often in our daily lives are we just fully present? We're not thinking of what we have to do after this or what we did before. But I invite you to truly be here in this moment. What do you hear far away from you? What do you hear close? What do you feel inside of you? Textures, temperatures, sounds. Just like animals in the forest that aren't thinking about all of the distractions of social media and screens. They're listening for what's in the forest. Are there other animals nearby them? Do they hear food far away? Do they know that the rain is coming or that a human is walking by? Become like a little furry creature in the forest. Hyper aware, but with softness of your surroundings. Let the breath be the fuel for your presence. And maybe even imagine what little furry creature you are. What little furry creature, maybe with big eyes and soft hair, is sitting on the wet soil of the forest floor, listening to the sounds of insects, wind, maybe rain coming. When we become more present in our lives and we breathe more deeply and we really nourish not just our physical body, but we nourish our mind and our heart connection, we become so soft and we can whisper because everything around us is so seen and heard that we do not need to be loud to be noticed. So let yourself be soft in your presence. And when you're ready, bring hands to heart center, bowing head to heart. May we, throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the months, throughout the years, more deeply connect to the breath that lives inside us. For this is really the only true thing that really gives us life. It is the fuel. And most of us have spent so much of our lives really ignoring this very automatic process that happens inside the physical form. But if we can pay more attention, if we can be more aware, we can begin to fuel everything with this pranic life force, with these deep breaths that feed our art, our poetry, our work, our relationships, our world. So may we all learn to more deeply connect with the energy that lives within us, deep from the core, as it rises through us and replenishes us and brings us into this sacred field of presence. Namaste.